Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I want to take a moment to highlight a developing situation that has garnered considerable attention: the potential implementation of new tariffs. These tariffs could range from a modest 5% to more substantial 10% or even alarming 25%. The uncertainty surrounding which specific products might be impacted has undoubtedly stirred up many questions and concerns among consumers as well as businesses. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's crucial to recognize that implications of Canada's economy could be profound and far-reaching. The ripple effects may touch various sectors, influencing everything from your consumer prices to international trade dynamics. And we must remain vigilant in monitoring these developments. Recently, Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie voiced her significant concerns regarding the potential impact of proposed tariffs, emphasizing that their implementation could lead to widespread job losses across various sectors. Such a scenario would not only hit the workforce hard but also substantially increase everyday Canadians' cost of living, making it increasingly difficult for families to manage their budgets. Furthermore, she highlighted the alarming possibilities of a significant trade war looming on the horizon, one that could be one of the most severe crises ever witnessed in decades, particularly affecting the economic relationships between Canada and the United States. Although precise figures aren't currently available, it is clear that any sweeping tariff policies could result in devastating consequences for our economy, as we are still recovering from the similar challenges the pandemic poses. The stakes are high, and the implications of such measure warrants serious consideration and dialogue. Canada's economic anxiety, the reality of current situation is such it could potentially inflict significant damage. Yet, conversely, it may also turn out to be a relatively minor issue if the tariffs are only enacted for a short period of time. Making accurate predictions in this environment is incredibly challenging, particularly given that the bond market has been exhibiting an unusual level of volatility, with fluctuations ranging between 10 to 12 basis points daily since the beginning of the year. Such erratic movement is not characteristic of sovereign debt markets, and it clearly indicates that uncertainty is now overshadowing global trade dynamics. The implications of this uncertainty could profoundly shape the economic landscape, calling for careful monitoring and strategic planning as well as moving forward. We do not know that analysis from the National Bank suggests a potential 6% reduction in Canada's GDP if a 25% tariff is applied. Such a dynamic contraction could lead to one of the worst recessions in our recent history. Accompanying job losses, inevitably houses could also feel the impact, making the direction of interest rates even more challenging. As the minister pointed out, introducing these tariffs has potentially to ignite a wide range of trade war. This outcome would have profound implications for unemployment both sides of the border, affecting countless Canadians and American jobs. Canada already faced the harsh realities of economic downturns during the pandemic, which brought about a wave of challenges that necessitated substantial interventions to sustain businesses and safeguard Canadians' livelihoods. The experiences of those trying times serves as a reminder of the critical need for stability in trade relations. While they remain a glimmer of hope, diplomatic efforts will encourage the United States to reassess its stance on their tariffs. It is essential to recognize that, and should those efforts fall short, Canada is prepared to explore all available options to protect its interests and mitigate any potential fallout. Looking ahead, the market's reaction. It's impossible to accurately predict how these affects bond yields, mortgage rates, or the broader economy. We've moved beyond inflation fears as the main story now. The key question is how these tariff discussions will unfold and what they'll mean for our economic outlook. Until we see a definite outcome, whether tariffs are impossible, modified, or lifted, investors and homeowners alike are left navigating a climate of profound uncertainty. Stay tuned for more information, leave a comment below, and let's keep the conversation